Trying to stay. Wow, 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 wow. Hello. Today be doing live streaming, and actually expect persons will be joining me. To just in case you're wondering, this is Edmond Osuma. Yes, it's actually broadcasting on this YouTube live broadcast. I'm reaching out to the world and every person that has the abundant mindset, right? Understand that some persons are still expecting. I want to say that it's an exciting time with TBC, very exciting time, and I'm so that today, like I said, we're going to be going through some thoughts to refresh our mind in West Africa, and we have folks. Okay, I have been opportune to meet with a lot of folks as a result of TBC broadcast. Before I go in there, I want to say hello to all the leaders stream from Bitcoin Randy. He's so amazing. He actually went through a blog post by the admin today. I think the latest blog post, quite lengthy, but it was very, very. I just thought I should share it with those who are with me. Um, I believe that when you want to get involved, you should be a questions. You should direction. They find this. I tell you, very easy. Know what to do because you have an idea at a glance of where it's going to and what is actually going to be. So I haven't said that. I want to say that I'm falling in love with the admin of T because I observe that she does is that make it such that it's not withheld from any. You can actually know exactly when that what, and it's there for you. The voice of TBC knows what he knows because he's committed his time, he's enriching his mind with the information coming in from TBC. And I want to say that all the cryptocurrencies I see is the only cryptocurrency that I know to all Tibicians, like I know big currently call them Tibician, but I call them Tibician because we are sound, we are the same, and making progress, and we are making okay, we are creating abundance and getting rid of poverty and opportunities for people and their generations to prosper. This one post that admin has put, they always love. He talked about scarcity, and when I come to think about it, that is the greatest lie and not in abundant supply. So grab what you can before the other person gets it. You have to even kill for it. You make the others suffer because get out of your hands. No, I don't think that is the truth. I don't think that is the truth. The admin has been able to let it now. very clearly that it's one thing that you cannot change. It is constant and it will always happen. And some persons have this everything change, but some things don't change. The truth of the matter is that everything changes. Everything changes. Everything is subject to change. Life have been subjected to change. And technology, the advent of technology has even made it such that our lives, our lifestyles, our culture, our languages, the way we relate, they are all changing. Our mindsets are changing. You see, those who refuse to change with the times, they end up being the victors that the changes intended them to be. So that's the reason why I always say that you better know what is the purpose of something, because it is often said that go to the web, go to the blog at least once a day. But I'll tell you, go to the blog 3 times a day at least. You find refreshing information there and you'll be on top of your game. You know, a lot of people are just talking about when with TBC already raised billionaires. TBC has raised billionaires to say the least. I was Victorious Flourish did with uh, Faruna, and Faruna lost how the mother at the age of 5 and lost the mother at the age of 7. He's been an orphan since about. All right, now that guy is 25. Guess what? He said he has bought a house. He has so much because the fact that TBC truly came to remove him from poverty. If that is the only testimony with TBC, affected my life and it's changing life seriously. Um, Before I actually know the latest blog for today, which Bitcoin Randy just went through in the live meeting that I attended just now, in the live meeting that I attended just now, I want to actually, because mine are coming in, because one thing I've observed with the people that are in, with the people that are at TBC, with people that ask me questions, maybe when I'm on radio or I'm on television, that calling, they always have a mindset problem. They don't see how a coin will just come in and suddenly appreciates and appreciates and appreciates and appreciates and appreciates. They don't seem to understand how. So mine is that their mindset, there is a point that is such that is limiting them. Meanwhile, God has given us our mind to think great thoughts and enlarge our coast. But the way we were brought up, thinking that yes, we were born without a silver spoon. So even if we are handed a golden spoon, we have the mindset that is not for us. We reject it. Okay, so my major concentration right now is to work on the minds of people, not just Nigeria where I am, not just Nigerians where I am, or everybody all over the world. We have a mindset problem. It is time we need to begin to reset that mind. We need to begin to reprogram our minds. Because if we fail to reprogram our minds, it doesn't matter the abundance that is around us, we will still be poor. TBC admin posted the blog some time ago, and even Bitcoin Randy dwelt on it, telling us that it is time we now begin to have the billionaire mindset. Because even if you have a billion coin that you can spend at the snap of a finger with you, you might die of hunger if your mindset is still that of poverty, starvation, and scarcity. So I am here in an attempt to make you know the power of your mind. I'm going to be reading a book tagged The Power of Your Mind. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing book. The Power of Your Mind. I'm going to be reading an extract. Okay. And it is written by a great man of God, Pastor Chris Oyakilome, DSCDD. want to show you here. Okay, you can go get it. You just try and get it. It's a great book. By the time I'm done with this excerpt, you know you're going to get it. But however, I want to be reading an excerpt of this in every blog post I have from now henceforth. All right. Now, I want to pick something from reading it, and you're going to be hearing like some things have been dealt with. Don't worry. You'll get to the crux of the matter. All right. Just open your mind and let's flow with it. All right. Now, I want to take it. Chapter 6 of this book states the power of thoughts. Said you must have observed that we've been talking a lot about any meaningful discourse on the mind without constant reference to the material with which it functions. The material with which the mind functions define thoughts as a creation, recalling, reviewing, and passing of images for meaning, language, and expression. Hope you got that. Yeah. That are the creation, recalling, reviewing of images for meaning, reason, language, and expression. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. Now, into the subjects, you will see that thoughts are pictures of the mind with constructive or destructive possibility. That's how thoughts are. That has constructive or destructive abilities functioning with or within the human emotions. Are you getting your thoughts? With your thoughts, you can win. With your thoughts, you can lose. With your thoughts, you can be a victim. With your thoughts, you can create a destructive force around you. With your thought, constructive force around you. All right. Now let me take it further. I said, in other words, they have the ability to influence your emotion. That's your thoughts. Can influence positively or negatively. Sometimes our imagination, sometimes your thoughts are more than that. Thoughts are conscious mental of your mind. Thoughts construction, conscious mental construction of your mind based on imagination, information, or that create meaning. Thoughts are stream of images that create meaning. You can't think without meaning. Okay? It says if you do, it just means you are not thinking. Real thinking is creating or setting one's mind on a stream of images that create or have a meaning and thus give a message. You know, the reason why I'm saying is that sometimes someone, look, somebody has thought about something and the person has come forward to tell you, look, we have an idea. We have this thing is great. Look, just grab a hold of it right now. Hold it, get as much as you can get, especially in this web distribution phase called TBC, and watch it appreciate as people join. All right, as everyone goes up in value. And this has been put that with time, it is currency, it's already money. But it's just that it has not got it will be money. This one coin that some people got in less than a cent, less than a naira, less than a dollar, that is now over 8.5 million US dollars, will become 1 billion euro dollars in just some time. Now, the question now is, can you comprehend what we are talking about? Can you comprehend this? Because some people, because of their mindset, they'll tell you, how can just it become a billion euro? How can a coin that I bought $1 become $1 million? I remember some people used to tell me that, look, you never be a thousand naira. It became 1,000 naira. It became 10,000 naira. It became a million naira. It became 8 million naira. Right now, it is worth over a billion naira. Beat that. that coin is worth over $1 billion. Just like the community was growing and growing and growing. Right now, we are about 3.3 million people all over the world. Now, you tell me if 3.3 million people are all crazy at the same time. All right? So much is happening. But they'll tell you, look, I mean, how does it appreciate? That little land in the village that somebody felt it was having no value, or maybe you bought it for 50,000 naira like 10 years ago, and now that land that used to be a remote area now someone to get 10 million naira from the land you spent 50,000 naira to buy. Value that people perceive that creates is wealth. That's what we try to make you understand. All these and value were created by learned how to appreciate them. Such authority tells you, look, this thing is going to be, just believe. You start programming yourself. But if somebody else you don't know tells you it's going to be $1 million tomorrow, you start doubting for endless opportunity. Okay, now let me go. I'll also end this. It says, a man's thoughts, if wrongly employed, can keep him, what I was just talking about, and clog the wheel of his success and progress. A man's thoughts, if wrongly employed, keep him in bondage. How true? How true? Very, very true. You see, when Bitcoin came in 2009, because some people believe that nothing good can come from somebody else, they called it a scam. Because they just imagine, how can this guy tell me 10,000 naira on a coin that I don't see physically, that's on the internet, which they call internet money, that with time, it will not make me a billionaire. They felt that they will not tell me. The reason, because it's not because it is true that if you know it to be good, you won't tell them. The truth of the matter is that as far as they are concerned, if they know what is good, what that's the reason why every TV show that is watching me today, that bondage, that scarcity, that poverty that we have created around ourselves is based on the thought of the mind. The day we wake up to see possibilities, so know that we can be what we want to be, we can do what we want to do, to break free from that bondage that we've been woven into by reason of what we've been taught by our society growing up. Now, I want to say this. On the other hand, he can experience glorious liberty as a result of his thoughts. That's why the Bible tells us in Philippians 4:8, okay, the Bible counsels us to choose and think the right thoughts only. Think and choose and think the right thoughts only. Think possibility. Think the fact that yes, every good thing is possible by God right now to liberate me from bondage and to make me a liberator of others too. Wow. Many times we underestimate the power and possibility of our thoughts. Until you change you can't change your life. You can't change your state and get to your hands. That's the reason why some people that were not well trained, they don't have financial knowledge. If wealth is passed on to them, just give out. You are a reflection of your thoughts. Your life is the outward manifestation of the inner workings of your mind. That's why understanding is vital. Wow, like I said, one of my primary arena in my broadcasts in TBC is going to be targeted